Against the garden wall stands a wooden pallet, something only destined for storage or disposal. Yet here, it breathes again, transformed into a living canvas of green. Each slot shroudless herbs and flowers, basil leaning forward with fragrance, mint cascading down, marigold spilling bursts of orange, and rosemary stretching tall toward the sun. The palette, once rogue and forgotten, now serves as a vertical garden, proving that beauty often begins with what we chose to reuse. A vertical garden carries more than decoration. It carries possibility. For small backyards, balconies, or patios, it is a way to grow life where space is scarce. The wooden slats form perfect pockets for soil and seedlings, guiding roots downward while leaves reach upward. Morning light pinds the leaves with dew, and by midday, the palette hums with bees and butterflies drawn to the blooms. In the evening, as the day softens, the palette stands quietly, glowing with life it shelters. This palette garden is a reminder that walls can hold more than weight. They can hold life, fragrance, and joy. In a quiet corner of the garden, a chair clay stands with sunlight. At first, it seems like a simple pond, but look closer and you do see its heart. A tire, once worn and forgotten, now transformed into a cradle for water and life. Floating on its surface are lilies, their petals soft as silk, while beneath, small fish dart playfully, their shadows rippling across the pond floor. Stones line its edges, flowers lean toward its reflection, and the garden suddenly feels more alive. This recycled tire pond is more than decoration. It is renewal. What once carried the weight of journeys now carries the stillness of water. It becomes a home for fish, a mirror for the sky, and a resting place for every bird that comes to sip at dawn. Morning brings light that glimmers across the water. Noon turns it into a mirror for the sky. And at dusk, when shadows deepen, the pond holds a quiet glow, reflecting both earth and dream. This small pond is not just a craft. It is proof that even the most rugged tire can cradle something soft, serene, and full of wonder. On the garden floor, the earth seems to hold memories of leaves long fallen. Concrete slabs rest there, shaped like elephant ear and banana leaves. Their veins etched so clearly you'd think they had just drifted from the trees. Morning light touches each groove, shadows stretching patterns older than time. These are not ordinary stones, but leaf imprints, crafted by hand to bring nature's art into permanence. There is a quiet magic in this project. The act of capturing something so delicate in something so strong. A single leaf, pressed into a cement, leaves behind its story. When the cement hardens, that moment becomes eternal. Set along a path, these imprints guide your steps. Rested as bowls, they collect rainwater and petals, becoming tiny shrines of beauty in the garden. These imprints remind us that beauty need not fade. With care, even the fleeting life of a leaf can be held forever, a gift from nature cast into memory. As the sun dips below the horizon, the garden does not fade into darkness. Instead, it begins to glow. From the branches of trees and along the garden path, jars shimmer softly, each one holding a cluster of lights like captured fireflies. Their golden glow spills across petals and leaves, turning the ordinary night into a place of quiet magic. Fairy light jars are simple in design yet rich in feeling. A glass jar, a string of small LED lights, and a touch of imagination. Together they create a warmth that feels timeless. By dusk, the jars awaken with glow. By night, they create pathways of light that feel both safe and magical. What makes this project unforgettable is not the material, but the mood. The jars remind us that beauty does not need to be loud. Sometimes it is just a soft glow, a whisper in the dark, an invitation to dream. Along the garden path, the ground sparkles with color. At first, it looks like a mosaic crafted by an artist, but step closer and you do see the truth. Bottle caps, painted and arranged with care, pressed into soil and cement to create patterns that guide each step. Some form butterflies with wings spread wide, others bloom like flowers, and together they tell a story of joy beneath your feet. A botlecha pathway is more than decoration. It's a celebration of Rose, of giving life to the smallest scraps. Morning light makes the caps glisten like teeny jewels. By afternoon, they blaze bright under the sun. And by evening, they glow softly, holding the last warmth of the day. This mosaic walkway is not just a path through the garden. It is a journey through creativity, proof that even bottle caps can carry color, joy, and wonder into everyday life. In a quiet corner of the garden patio, shelves float gently against the air. They do not stand on legs or cling to walls, but hang freely from thick ropes tied with strong knots. Wooden planks, worn smooth with age, hold small pots of succulents, jars of herbs, and even a few favorite box. Rustic rope hanging shelves are more than furniture. They are character. Their charm lies in simplicity. A union of rogue rope and reclaimed wood, sturdy yet graceful, strong yet warm. By morning, the shelves catch the golden light, turning jars into lanterns. By afternoon, they frame the granary, holding bursts of color at eye level. And by evening, when chandeliers flicker softly on their surfaces, the shelves feel almost enchanted. They remind us that beauty often comes from the simplest things, where rope and wood meet to hold more than objects. They hold the spirit of a space, steady and alive. In the heart of the garden, where flowers bloom and breezes carry the scent of earth, a soft sound begins to play. It is not music from strings or wind, but the gentle trickle of water flowing from clay to clay. A tower of terracotta pots leans gracefully, each tilted toward the next, forming a fountain that seems to lag softly as water cascades down. This clay pot tower fountain is more than a feature. It is present. It brings charm to restless afternoons and melody to still mornings. By morning, sunlight glitters on each drop as it falls. At noon, the sound of water chills the head, reminding you of rivers and rain. This fountain is not just the chore. It is a heartbeat for the garden, a reminder that movement and stillness can coexist. From clay, from water, from hands that care, beauty flows, not loudly, but endlessly. In the garden, where laughter echoes and breezes stir the leaves, a tire swings gently, but not for play alone. Once worn and forgotten, this circle of rubber now bursts with life, transformed into a planter that sways with flowers in bloom. Petunias spill over its edges, ivy trails down like green ribbons, and marigolds shine like suns captured within its rim. Upcikle tire swing planters are more than clever ruse. They are joy made visible. By morning, dew rests on the petals, shimmering in the light. By afternoon, bees hover, drawn by the blooms swaying in the breeze. This tire does not roll anymore. Instead, it hangs gracefully, carrying not weight but wonder, a circle of life reborn in the heart of the garden. In the garden's quiet corner, a table glimmers not with glass or marble, but with pebbles gathered from riverbeds and paths. Smooth stones, each one unique in shade and shape, lie pressed together in patterns that tell stories of earth and time. This pebble and stone tabletop is more than furniture. It is memory made tangible. Every pebble once touched water, once lie beneath sky, once chariot history in silence. By morning, dew beats along the stones, shimmering like jewels. By day, the surface feels cold beneath your hands, grounding and real. This tabletop is a reminder that beauty often rests in the simplest things: stones beneath our feet, pebbles in our hands, moments we might overlook. In a tucked-away corner of the garden, a little house of glass stands quietly, catching the morning sun. Its bones are old windows, frames worn by years of seasons, now pieced together into a greenhouse that shelters tender life. Inside, seedlings stretch upward, their leaves glowing in the filtered light. This mini greenhouse is a gift of renewal. The windows, once abandoned, now serve again, not to frame a view, but to protect it. By morning, the greenhouse glows like a lantern of life. At noon, it hums with warmth, the air inside fragrant with green. This little house is more than a structure. It is a second chance, for windows, for plants, 4 dreams. Among rows of basil, thyme, and rosemary, small markers rise from the soil. They are not plastic tags from a store, but wine chalks, humble, recycled, handwritten with care. Each one carries a name, pressed onto a stick and planted firmly in the earth. The chalks, once saling bottles to state celebrations, now mark life in another form. These wine chalk herb labels carry more than practicality. They hold charm, telling a story of reuse and creativity. By morning, Dewu rests sleekly on the chalk surface. By noon, sun licked warm stem. These herb markers are a gardener's signature, proof that even small details can be thoughtful and beautiful. In a sunny corner of the garden, flowers bloom twice. Some grow from soil, their stems swaying with the breeze. Others shine from walls and pots, their petals not of silk or leaf but of plastic spawns, painted in vibrant colors. Plastic spawn flower are cherishes joy in its simplicity. By morning, the spawn flowers sparkle with dew like glass. By afternoon, they blaze bright in the sun, refusing to wilt. These spawn flowers are more than craft. They are imagination made visible, proof that beauty does not always grow from soil. Sometimes it is built from hands willing to see more in the ordinary. Along the edge of the garden, slender poles rise like a choir, their tones of gold and green glowing softly in the sun. Tied together with rope, they stand firm yet graceful, marking the boundary not with steel or concrete, but with bamboo. This bamboo garden fence is more than protection. It is harmony. By morning, the fence touches the dew, each drop shining like crystal along its surface. By afternoon, it shades the soil at its base. This fence is not just a boundary. It is a partnership with nature, strong enough to protect, gentle enough to belong. In the corner of the garden, a tower of wooden chrates rises, not filled with fruit or bottles as once before, but with life. Basil leans forward in fragrant green, mint spills over in cascades of freshness, and thyme spreads softly along the edges. This wooden charate herb station is both practical and poetic. It organizes growth in small patches, turning vertical height into opportunity. By morning, dew glitters across the leaves. By afternoon, bees hum nearby, drawn to small blossoms. This project is more than convenience. It is memory, reuse, and care combined. High among the branches, where leaves whisper with the breeze, small homes dangle gently. They are not carved from wood nor bogged from stores. They are bottles, once empty and discarded, now painted and reborn as birdhouses. These recycled bottle birdhouses are more than crafts. They are gestures of kindness. By morning, the birdhouse glitters with dew, waiting quietly. By noon, the air stirs with wings as curious visitors arrive. This project is not just about reuse. It is about generosity. A plastic bottle turned into a birdhouse reminds us that even the smallest act can transform both garden and heart. As twilight settles over the garden, the air fills with soft golden light. Small clay holders, each one shaped by hand, trudle flickering chandeliers. Their glow dances across the rough earthen surface, spilling warmth onto tables, walls, and leaves. The clay candle holders carry a beauty that comes not from perfection, but from touch. By morning, the holders rest quietly, their surfaces cool and strong. By evening, they awaken with light, turning gatherings into rituals and silence into meditation. These candle holders are reminders of how simple hands can shape earth into vessels of warmth. In the quiet of the garden, where petals fall softly and bees hum lazily, sculptures rise, not carved from marble, nor cast from bronze, but shaped by the sea and the river. Driftwood, twisted and smoothed by water and time, stands tall, transformed into art that feels both ancient and alive. Driftwood garden art is both wild and refined. By morning, dew clings to their surfaces like silver veins. By noon, sunlight streaks them, casting shadows that change with each angle. These sculptures are more than decor. They are fragments of nature reborn, Reminders that beauty is often revealed by patience. When evening arrives and shadows deepen, the garden does not fall into darkness. Instead, it begins to shimmer with quiet light. Mason jars, once-plain and utilitarian, now hung from branches and beams, each straddling a candle that flickers like a chaptured star. Hanging mason jar lanterns are more than lighting. They are atmosphere. They turn an ordinary garden into a place of gathering. By dusk, the lanterns awaken, flickering to life one by one. By night, they become a constellation that guides footsteps and soothes hearts. These lanterns are reminders that beauty is often found in the smallest gestures. A jar, a flame, a string of twine. In the heat of summer, when the sun lingers long and the soil tears quickly, a small trick keeps the garden alive. Bottles, jars, or simple containers sit quietly, yet inside them, a hidden system works. Water rises slowly through a wick, feeding roots drop by drop. These are self-watering planters, guardians of growth, proof that care can be both simple and smart. They carry a kind of quiet magic. By morning, the soil is moist, never soaked. By noon, the leaves glisten in the sun, free from wilt. These planters are lessons that small designs can bring great relief, and that sustainability often begins with recycling. On a narrow balcony wall, where once there was only fabric meant for shows, life now spills joyfully from each pocket. Basil leans outward, thyme stretches gently, and small flowers nod in the breeze. A show organizer, once humble and overlooked, has become a vertical garden. This project carries more than creativity. It carries hope for those living in thick apartments. Every pocket becomes a planter. Every row a tier of flowers and colors. By morning, dew clings to the fabric edges. By afternoon, bees visit the blooms, and the wall hums with life. This hanging show organizer planter reminds us that growth belongs anywhere we invite it, even in the smallest corners of our everyday lives.